welcome to my video about the new house. And I thought it would be a nice idea, as I can't upload a vlog, to do a little chat with you beforehand and then upload whilst I'm away. We've been living in the house for a month now, and this is my mum's house and we're renting it from her. So we're really familiar with the house already, and it was already a home from home. We had probably spent the best part of 7 years coming here kind of every other weekend and visiting my mum. So we really know the house. We've moved quite a few times in the last few years, and it's really nice to know that we're settled now and we're not going to be moving anywhere else. And fortunately we moved in and the furniture literally fit like a glove. It couldn't have been any better. I think there was 1 or 2 pieces of furniture that we had to buy, like wardrobes, because the other house we'd made kind of like makeshift MDF fixtures when we were there, just to kind of tide us over. Whereas we wanted wardrobes at this house, and we were lucky enough to find them on Gumtree, so that was wicked. But literally everything else just fit in really well. There's been a few things that we've needed to do since moving in. Chris is focusing on the garage at the moment, so we need to get the ridge tiles and hip tiles sorted on the garage, as there was never any there. I think the people that sold the house to Mum had just kind of started it and then never really finished it. So that's his project. Not only is he doing the roof, but he's also putting electrics in the garage too, as I've got a tumble dryer in there and a fridge freezer, and he does kind of a lot of DIY. He'll be doing up the fan at the end of the year, so he needs power in there in order to be able to do all of that. Plus we need a plug for the hot tub in the garden. It is it's not a permanent fixture, but it needs to be able to have power, and at the moment we've got the power cord going through into the bathroom, which isn't very practical when the weather's not very nice, because it means that we have to have the window open like a jar. It's not open, but you know how you can put it on like a catch, and the wire fortunately fits just through there, so like the window's shut but it still lets out in air. I don't know what that's called. It's not like a safety catch. Who knows? So yeah, so that's something that's been happening here. Also, we've had the lounge carpet and the bathroom carpet changed too. The rest of the carpets in the house are absolutely fine. They've been here since the house was bought by Mum, I think about 10 years ago, and they're absolutely fine. They're in good condition, so there's no point in changing them. And just trying to think what else we've done. Oh, Chris has changed 2 of the taps. There's like an outside tap for watering the plants, and then the kitchen tap. So he's changed both of those over because they were leaking. And I think somebody's coming over to paint the ceiling in the bathroom because it's got a bit mouldy. So when this goes up, hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll be done, because we've asked him for a few weeks now and he's been kind of putting the job off, and that'd be really nice to get that bit done. And then we're pretty much set. So I'm really organised in this house. I think I was really organised in the last place, but it was harder to keep on top of the organisation because it was so small, so it was very difficult kind of just manoeuvring around and things like that, whereas there's so much space here, which is just lovely, and everything's just worked out really well. Charlie loves the house. He's really happy and he's settled in like wonderfully, because he spent most of his childhood coming and visiting his granny, so yeah, he knows the house. Socks is settled. He's sat on the bed right there at the moment, staring at me actually. And again, Roxy, I think when Roxy walked into the house, she was like, oh, I recognise this place. Oh, just like get back to normal, and everything was all good. So the house is a lot closer to where Chris and I work. So that's really nice. It means that we can walk into work, but also if we drive, it seriously cuts down the travelling time. I think it probably takes about 10 minutes off of the drive, which is odd because the other house isn't that far away from here, but it's just the traffic when you get stuck in the traffic. I've had to do quite a lot of work in the garden that had, in the last 3 years when Mum had been renting it out, that had pretty much just been left to do what it wanted to do. So I spent a lot of time cutting things back and planted a few of my plants, so that's looking quite nice. But I don't think this year is going to be, I think this year is going to be more kind of the maintenance side, and then next year kind of you'll see how it forms. So I'm looking forward to seeing that next year. I will do more of a house tour, maybe just kind of show you around each of the rooms and show you what I've done to make it feel homely. I hope that you found this video interesting. If you did, then give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye. When we moved in, why is it so difficult talking? This is ridiculous. I'm getting really hot as well. Oh, right. Okay, calm down.